Inventory scheduler. It's possible to have different scanning schedules for hardware, software, custom inventory, and file inventory. The default value is 24 hours or 86,400 seconds. It means the scan for any new hardware, software inventory will happen every day. We set it once, it's set. To do it, we go to Settings and Inventory Scheduler. We add in the schedules that we wish. There is one default, which is a daily one. We can scan other things at different times should we wish and if we need to. In the video, we'll talk through all of that and talking through creating our own scheduler that we may need. We're going to talk about Inventory Scheduler. So we can schedule when I want to do a scan. To do this, we go to Settings and we jump down to Asset and Inventory Management, and I find Inventory Scheduler and I select it. Upon selection, you will notice there's one default selection created already, which I'm going to edit. So I select Default and it will bring me up the scheduler. You'll notice in red I'm at the Hardware Inventory Schedule. It's enabled. I could run my hardware inventory hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, once, or periodically. Now, as mentioned in the slides, there's also an interval period in seconds, and the second interval is 18,000 seconds, which, with my bad maths, is about 6 hours. The default is 24 hours, which is 86,000 and a few seconds. So what we're going to do is edit that and put in 86,400 seconds. We could run it daily, but if we run it periodically, it will run those amount of seconds since the last time we scanned it. So rather than being at the same time every day, we can run it whenever we wish. We've clicked on Next and gone down to Software. So I'm going to do the exact same thing again. I'm going to change my interval to the time I wish. Next it again. You'll notice the red text is bouncing down to Custom. And when I click on Next, it bounces down to File. And when I click on Next, it bounces down to the profile. Now notice I'm in the default profile, so I don't have the ability to add in any more systems. It will automatically select all. So that means that this default one has been created. We need to do no more. We can click on Update and it will be complete. So we now have a default scheduler. If I wanted to do my own scheduler, what we can do, we click on Add. Same screen appears, and we're going to leave the defaults as they are. Again, we could obviously change them, but what I want to do now is to add in my own system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for desktops with a particular range, because that's the scan I want to make. So I select desktop, I select search, and it displays me all of the desktops that I may wish to run in this particular schedule. And I'm picking at random 5 or 6, and at the bottom of the screen I click on Add. Now my laptop, my desktops have been selected. This schedule will run just for those desktops. I save the configuration as, I give it a name, and once I've given it the name I require, which is my MD4 laptops or desktop, sorry, I save it, and that schedule has now been written into the database. I have the ability to select it and to delete it, or if I only want to make it run once, I can run it and then I can disable it. Upon completion, I go back to Settings and Inventory Scheduler is complete.